Recently, many celebrities have gotten their pets cloned. They often claim it's out of a longing for their beloved pets, yet some say they are playing God. And also that they have moved on to humans. But what do you believe?
I'm starting to wonder if you ain't just a clone or an alien. Everybody out there in San Andreas looks the same. We need a good earthquake. Shake you suckers up a little.
Was Elvis Presley an Illuminati member? Could his DNA have been used to create multiple replicas? Could there really be a breakaway society with advanced technology kept in secret? Are certain Hollywood celebrities connected to these secret groups? Could all the most famous American celebrities be involved, as some have said? Could Elvis Presley have been involved? Could his DNA have been used multiple times by this super rich secret society? Let's take a look at Elvis and his grandson, Ben Keogh, who looks very similar to the king. Ben tends to stay out of the spotlight for the most part, though. Could Elvis Presley have been one of the first Illuminati Hollywood celebrities involved in these advanced technology projects? Is a picture really worth 1,000 words? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you. Throughout the years, many celebrities, actresses, and other entertainers have been known to use doubles or lookalikes. A few years ago on the website clone.com, they claimed their biggest customers were Hollywood celebrities and politicians. Could these celebrities, with markedly different and drastic changes to their appearance, be customers of clone.com? Or can you just chalk it up to getting older or a lot of plastic surgery? I'm not here to draw conclusions for you today, but we're going to look at some pictures of Pamela Anderson, who has been talked about over the years as having a quote-unquote fountain of youth. She's in her 50s now, and she barely looks like she's 30 years old, some have said. Could she have had a replica / DNA clone made of her? Could there have been multiple made? Let's take a look at some pictures and you be the judge. So what do you think? Excessive plastic surgery, a good workout regimen, or could this be a replica? Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll be back with you on another one.
Kim Kardashian unrecognizable with new eyebrow look. That's not Kim. On Friday, June 25, Kim Kardashian took to Instagram to share a new ad for her shapewear company Skims, which features the star sporting bold, bleached blonde eyebrows as well as ashy blonde hair. The following day, she followed up the post with a closer look at her new style, which she captioned with an alien emoji. This look was certainly alien to some fans, who could barely see Kardashian beneath the new brows and hair color. That's not Kim, one fan wrote. Another added didn't recognize you. A third commented she looks like Donatella Versace. It seems as every other day another Kardashian female goes on social media and looks like a completely different person. Could they be customers of Clone8.com?
Recently, comic Dave Chappelle did a movie called A Star Is Born. Some even his own cousins say Dave was cloned and replaced. Could this be a Dave Chappelle DNA clone?
I'm crazy about the way Bradley directs. But you got to think the types of movies I've done in my career, they're always hard comedies, and comedies directors will just, they'll let me go and
Anyone else notice Chappelle sounds more and more like rapper Lil Wayne every day? Could the same consciousness be controlling both via mind chip?
I'm crazy about the way Bradley directs. But you got to think the types of movies I've done in my career, they're always hard comedies, and comedies directors will just, they'll let me go
You be the judge. Dave Chappelle considers Kanye West my brother, but he thinks the rapper should say all that shit in support of President Donald Trump. I'm not mad at Kanye, the comedian told CNN's Van Jones before West visited the White House. That's my brother. I love him. I support him. But I don't have to agree with everything that he says. I just trust him as a person of intent. But yeah, he shouldn't say all that shit. During the lengthy discussion in the Oval Office, West mentioned his mental health, his fondness for the Make America Great Again hat, Hillary Clinton and the Kardashians, along with other topics. West also recently gave a pro-Trump rant after appearing as the Saturday Night Live musical guest and called first for abolishing and then amending the 13th Amendment.
Some say a DNA clone of Dave Chappelle is being used for the new movie A Star Is Born.
It's the first time I'm worried about you.
Could Dave Chappelle really have been cloned and replaced, like his first cousin claims?
It's the first time I'm worried about you.
Yugi the Judge.
On the newest season of American Dad, they hint about cloning technology and using it to bring people back to life who had died in the past, namely the therapist talking to the lead character Stan Smith in this upcoming scene of the show.
So, no more talk about a wild CIA shrink ray or some fantastical clone technology that could bring a dead man back to life. Let's be in the real world, where I hook you up to a mental visualizer that will print a photo of your thoughts.
Or some fantastical clone technology that could bring a dead man back to life.
Or some fantastical clone technology that could bring a dead man back to life.
Could this be a hint about withheld advanced technology as some have claimed? Could this technology already exist? And is it already being used by the super rich in secret?
So, no more talk about a wild CIA shrink ray or some fantastical clone technology that could bring a dead man back to life. Let's be in the real world, where I hook you up to a mental visualizer that will print a photo of your thoughts. Or some fantastical clone technology that could bring a dead man back to life.
You be the judge.
Eminem hints about cloning, UFOs, and COVID-19. Some claim Eminem is hinting about human cloning, UFOs, and the corona pandemic in his newest music video, Godzilla. First, let's take a look at the obvious hint about UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Next, let's take a look at the part of the music video that takes place in a supermarket with supplies running low. Could this be a hint about the coming pandemic and how America would run low on things? Kind of odd how he gets sick in the superstore. This video was made before the COVID-19 pandemic. Anyway, let's take a look at the references to cloning, an Eminem clone or another version of him. Also, a pig is supposed to hold some kind of meaning or importance to the Illuminati. So let's check out the parts with the pigs in it. Could Eminem have some secret knowledge of future events? Is he a member of the Illuminati, as some have claimed? You be the judge. You be the judge. Some believe the rap artist Eminem has been hinting about the Illuminati and cloning centers in some of his songs. Many people have noticed the video by Eminem, The Real Slim Shady, has many cloning center hints. Now I would like to take a look at Eminem's album Relapse and some of the Illuminati and cloning center hints it may contain. The album Relapse had some hits like Beautiful, 3 AM, and a few others, but the album is overshadowed by a lot of demonic bullshit and accents. If you didn't think M was working for the dark side before this, you know it by the end of this album. In the song 3 AM, also 3 AM is considered the devil's hour by some. In the song, he talks about waking up to see bodies all over and not knowing how they got there. As with REM consciousness transfer, there are many hints in the song Stay Wide Awake. This.
Stay wide. 3, 5, 4, 4.
Here are a few hints from the song Underground. Even the name of the song is a hint to the deep underground military bases.
No, it can't be, yes it can be. The fucking Antichrist is back, Danny and Satan in black satin panties.
And then this.
Captain of the cult with an elite following.
The song Bagpipes from Baghdad is actually an inside joke making fun of Saddam Hussein. Many in the Illuminati know this. See, the story goes Saddam had gotten his hands on some Stargate technology, and people were not happy. They threatened him, but he wouldn't give up until he was invaded by the US. He lost all power, but got to keep his life. They cloned him and took video of his clone being hung. It was not the real Saddam who got hung on video. Word has it that he's still alive somewhere. So in essence, the song Bagpipes from Baghdad is basically an Illuminati member laughing at Saddam and saying, haha, look what we did to you. Pretty sick stuff. There are a lot of lyrics to check, but this whole album is filled with hints. Are there any that you know of that I missed? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Much love as always. Many have noticed changes in the rapper Eminem, aka Marshall Mathers' appearance over the years, prompting much speculation that he may have been cloned. A popular theory online is that Eminem passed away in 2006. Some rumors have it that it was a drug overdose. Others say it was a car accident. Either way, the tale goes that he was cloned and replaced. You can still see people talking about it today.
Years and years of looking at your career, and do you give a fuck what fans think of how you were before? Is this a reality check for you with the new Eminem? With the music you got out now?
There's a new Eminem?
Is Eminem aware of all the other songs that's out there? Or the way hip-hop is going, with all the weirdness?
He is. And he listens. Okay. He does.
Yeah, what do you think about hip-hop right now? Hip-hop's good. I like hip-hop. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he said...
Wow, that was a good...
He said hip-hop was good.
He sounds like him.
The Hidden Meetings with Rick Rubin, what's going on with that?
The Hidden Meetings. That's Eminem imitating Eminem.
Can we get the clone rumors out the way? You're not a clone. Like, you know, some people...
I am a clone. What do you mean?
There's like clone rumors about Eminem.
So who is this? Who are
Let's
you?
keep those going.
Who is he?
Yes, this is
Who
Marshall
is that?
0234.6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. If you look behind his ear, it's a number back there.
0234.7 has
He got a
slightly
number
bigger
behind his
ears.
ear. Yeah.
On
So
the
if you look at
microphone,
photos,
I speak in a hypertone and I'm like a clone. What just happened?
if you look at photos and you
mental
find
breakdown,
a difference in ears size, you might be able to see the difference between 0.5, 0.6, and 0.7.
Shit,
And that's over the course of 5 or 6 years.
very subtle.
Right.
What are we talking about?
How to tell the difference between a Marshall Mathers clones. Never tell a clone that they're a clone.
The rumor got more traction when an ex-wrestler made a song called Cloned Rappers, and he referred to Eminem in one of his lyrics. Is this all just misinformation and good publicity for Eminem to keep his name in people's mouths? Or could there be some validity to it? We're going to look at some pictures today, and you be the judge. Let me know what you think in the comments. Britney Spears has been famous for a very long time. Some claim she's gone through the same kind of MK Ultra that many Hollywood celebrities are put through.
Troubled pop singer Britney Spears.
The soap opera that is Britney Spears has taken a troubling turn.
With me now is Emily Wynn Hughes. Emily, you were inside the tattoo parlor when Britney arrived and got her tattoo, and you asked her why she shaved her head. What did she say?
She basically just said that she was tired of having things plugged into it and she didn't want anybody to touch her, tired of people touching her, that sort of thing. It seemed like she was kind of sick of it all, whatever it all is, tired of people touching her.
What would you describe her mood as being?
She seemed very distraught and she was very scatterbrained and wasn't really answering many questions.
She was brought out on a stretcher, allegedly under the influence of an unknown substance, and taken to hospital for drink and drugs tests, as well as a psychological examination.
Tired of people touching her.
You gonna go for a walk?
You look nice, Britney. Where are you going? Why are you crying?
You okay, Britney?
Are you okay, Britney?
You're better off being homeless than being Lisa. Stupid fuck, move!
Could those secret mind control programs really be responsible for the mental breakdowns of some of Hollywood's biggest stars?
Most people that are gonna see, well, maybe not, because given the result.
I so badly want to be Catherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore sometimes.
Okay.
Or could these celebrities be worth so much that they really are cloned as a form of insurance once they get to a certain point?
It's been a dramatic few months for Britney after reports claim she was being held against her will at a mental health facility.
Could it be true? Is Britney Spears just the latest in a long line of victims? You be the judge.
Most celebrities know all about human cloning, even Joe Rogan. Hear Joe jokes about human cloning in his early stand-up comedy.
People that are trying to clone Jesus, do you know about this? Has anybody heard this? Seriously, this is true. It's a true story. There's people in New York, it's called the Second Coming Project. I swear to God, they are trying to get Jesus' DNA from a religious artifact like the Shroud of Turin, and their plan is to clone Jesus. They think that's going to bring about world peace. I swear to God. Now, first of all, even if you did clone Jesus, that is not Jesus. That is some tissue, some flesh, some cells, some blood. That's not the all-knowing Son of God. It's a creation. It's like if you clone Ginger Lynn. There's no guarantee she's going to be able to suck your These are gifts from God. A man cannot decide who gets these. You cannot duplicate these. And not only that, but if you clone someone, like when they did Dolly the sheep, they have to use perfectly scientifically preserved DNA. Like, it has to be perfect. Even when they did that, like with Dolly the sheep, it took like 10 times. They had all these ups and aberrations. Like, what happens if you take like 2,000-year-old DNA from some church in Brazil? There's going to be a lot of problems. Like, what happens if they clone Jesus and he comes back retarded? How up would that be? How up would that be? Like, look, here he is. It's the baby Jesus. Dude, I didn't know Jesus was Asian. He's not. He has Down syndrome. Dude, that's fucked up. It's a test. The Lord is testing us. Oh, he's fucking pissing all over himself. Jesus wanted to go to the circus. I hate the circus. Don't you want to serve the Lord? They'd follow him for years. He'd get older, be wearing a hockey helmet, walking down the street. All 200 people follow him. Man, Jesus is gonna save us, man. And he only do like really f***ed up miracles. Like instead of turning water into wine, he turned like dog into cookies. By the power of Christ, I compel you. Ooh, a cookie. Marry Jesus on an island, next on Fox. Right after the president's penis. You're gonna go to hell. No, you gotta go to hell for cloning people, right? Like there's not enough people, we need to duplicate them. They're not doing that yet. Let me tell you something, they tell you they can clone people, the guy telling you is probably a clone. Think they tell us what the is going on?
Is Joe Rogan confirming that a clone would not have a soul? He says that they would never let us know about cloning also.
There's people that are trying to clone Jesus. Do you know about this? Has anybody heard this? Seriously, this is true. It's a true story. And their plan is to clone Jesus. Even if you did clone Jesus, that is not Jesus. That is some tissue, some flesh, some cells, some blood. That's not the all-knowing Son of God. It's a creation. No, you gotta go to hell for cloning people, right? Like there's not enough fucking people. We need to duplicate them. They're not doing that yet. Let me tell you something. They tell you they can clone people. The guy telling you is probably a clone. Think they tell us what the is going on?
You be the judge.
What's good, fam? Thanks for joining me again. PacLives coming at you, live and in effect. I wanted to show you guys a post that Kylie Jenner made recently on Instagram, and it allegedly shows her clone in the background of the photo. And I thought this was pretty interesting, so let me read the comment from the guy who posted this. He says, in this photo you see the Kylie clone putting her index finger to her lips to say shh, while the original Kylie is in the back seat looking on. The Kylie clone deleted that photo from Instagram because a lot of the comments knew and were saying the real original Kylie was in the back seat. The shh means don't tell the secret. So I saw that and I noticed it did kind of look like the old Kylie Jenner sitting in the back of the picture. And so what I did was I blew that picture up as best I could. I put a filter on it and I compared the pictures and I overlaid the picture of the person in the back seat, the original Kylie, allegedly. The first one is pretty similar. The head shape and everything's similar. But the second picture is very, that's almost dead on. And I wasn't sure, but this looks like pretty good evidence. And as many know, they've been cloning celebrities for a while now. Did Kylie Jenner accidentally show her clone on Instagram? Is this proof of human cloning? You be the judge. You be the judge. Could Justin Bieber DNA replicas be walking among us? The technology has been available for a while now. A spokesman for CloneAid, Bridget Bossier, has talked about the technology.
I'm very, very pleased to announce that the first baby clone is born. She was born yesterday at 11:55.
So I'd like to speak to you about the use of cloning and stem cells to resurrect life. Cloning, and that is also known as somatic cell nuclear transfer.
And in the medical community, human cloning is looked at as just another form of reproduction. We've seen many cases with celebrities who seem to have doppelgangers walking the earth. And if you check cloneaid.com and read into it, you'll see that the technology is available to create a DNA replica. Those in the elite and the super rich consider these replica children to be designer. And of course, me and you don't have access to them, so that makes them also extra special. Well, there has been rumors for years that these designer babies, these DNA replicas, are walking among us. First up, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's a viral video on YouTube, and it's of a famous Justin Bieber impersonator. This guy looks exactly like Justin Bieber, and he pretended to be Bieber with a photo of him eating a burrito, and it went viral. So here's some footage of him. His name is Brad Souza, and they introduce him as the world's #1 Justin Bieber lookalike. This kid is a spitting image of JB, if you ask me. So let's check some footage out right now.
Instagram, the uncanny Justin Bieber lookalike, the dots connected.
Special thanks to Melinda for suggesting this. Could the rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine have been cloned and replaced? Do pictures of him in prison prove it? I'll let you decide. But first off, Tekashi 6ix9ine is an American rapper based out of New York. His real name is Daniel Hernandez. He's got such hits as Gummo and Fifi. He was recently sentenced to 2 years in federal prison. He's worked with many other big celebrity acts, including Nicki Minaj. So let's take a look at a couple of his pictures. First, we have the second most recent picture of Tekashi with his girlfriend. Then we have the most recent picture where his hair is almost all black. So let's take a look at these two pictures. We're going to be looking at the face and as much of the arms and the tattoos as we can. So I'm going to bring up a couple pictures of his tattoos, and here are the pictures of him in jail next to before when he wasn't in jail. And it definitely looks like there's been something added above his forehead, above his eyebrows, and then we'll go in a little bit closer. So he was just denied house arrest. He wanted to go on house arrest instead of being in prison, as he's a marked man. So check these pictures out. Could Tekashi 6ix9ine really have been cloned and replaced? Melinda wasn't the only one to mention this to me. I also thought the pictures of him in jail looked very odd. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Much love.
If there was a clone of you, what do you think he would be up to right now?
He would be doing this interview and I'd be getting some rest. No, you know, it's like that whole idea of cloning and that, you know, that is such an intriguing scientific idea to me. And the first time I saw that, the image of myself, of the two of me in the frame, it was really chilling.
Some are saying that the real Will Smith would never assault someone on stage like he was seen doing to Chris Rock at the Oscars. That Smith was cloned and replaced. Could Hollywood have really cloned Will Smith?
Robotic human surrogates combine the durability of a machine with the grace and beauty of the human body. With most people living their lives through their surrogate selves, and just with the power of your mind, you can control your surrogate and send it out into the real world. You can live your life without limitations. You see what they see, feel what they feel, and become anyone you want to be from the comfort and safety of your own home. You can finally live the life you've always dreamt of without any risk or danger to yourself.
Could Will Smith have really been cloned and replaced? There are many theories and videos going around the internet right now. We're going to take a look at that today. If you go into Google right now and you type in, was Will Smith cloned? It will literally take you to the page of Gemini Man, which is about cloning Will Smith, fighting his younger self. But what's really interesting is you go down a little bit and dashfund.net, that second link right there on your page right now, says how Will Smith was cloned. So we're going to take a look at some videos I think you ladies and gentlemen will be very interested in. Was Will Smith cloned? Do they already have the technology? You be the judge and let me know what you think in the comments. But if you don't know, the PacLives channel has covered the phenomenon of celebrities being cloned extensively. So here's just a few of the videos. If you want to check these out in your own time, check them out. But like I say, you draw your own conclusions. I'm just here to try to bring you theories and my information that I found and that I thought was relevant to the subject. Thank you so much, and let's check out that first video.
I think people don't completely understand the depth of what you guys have attempted and accomplished here, right? So this Junior is not de-aging, right? So it's not my face and then they smoothed out my face to make it look younger. It's a 100% digital human. In the same way that the tiger in The Life of Pi, they used a real tiger to understand the movement, but in the movie, when you're seeing the tiger, you're seeing 100% digital recreation of a tiger. This is not me de-aged. It's a 100% digital interpretation of me. It's a digital character. It's the first digital human, right? So it is actually a spectacular thing to be able to make people feel emotion in that way. So their job in the creating of a digital human was to be able to sell that innocence and that youth, and to be able to sell a digital human in that way. And I think you guys have done spectacular work. So it's not my face and then they smoothed out my face to make it look younger. It's a 100% digital human.
It's a 100% digital human.
It's a 100% digital interpretation of me. It's a digital character. It's the first digital human, right? So
it's the first digital human, right? So
Rumors persist that certain Hollywood studios not only make D&E replicas of their contract celebrities, but they are all digitally cloned as well, becoming immortal. Now let's take a look at a clip of Will Smith talking about being digitally cloned for his movie Gemini Man.
I've been trying to explain to people that, and it's because it's really different. It's not de-aging, right? So it's not my face and they just made it look younger. It's a 100% digital character. It's the first ever 100% digital human. It's the first ever 100% digital human.
It's the first ever 100% digital human.
So I didn't see any of that. It was 8 months before I saw the scenes, and when I saw me and my new digital clone, it was spectacular. It was actually a little freaky. When I saw me and my new digital clone.
When I saw me and my new digital clone.
What exactly is a digital clone? Let's see what Wikipedia says. Digital cloning is an emerging technology that involves deep learning algorithms, which allows one to manipulate currently existing audio, photos, and videos that are hyper-realistic. Digital cloning first became popular in the entertainment industry. The idea of digital clones originated from movie companies creating virtual actors of actors who have died. When actors pass away during a movie production, a digital clone of the actor can be synthesized using past footage, photos, and voice recordings to mimic the real person in order to continue the movie production. This essentially creates digital immortality. On an episode of The X-Files, a friend of Mulder and Scully gets digitally cloned and regrets it.
Destroy it.
Could being able to live forever digitally ultimately be a curse? Do the super rich scumbags who do this to celebrities want company in eternity?
It's a 100% digital character. It's the first ever 100% digital human. It's the first ever 100% digital human.
It's the first ever 100% digital human.
Me and my new digital clone, it was spectacular. It was actually a little freaky. When I saw me and my new digital clone.
When I saw me and my new digital clone.
I'm begging you. Destroy it.
You be the judge.
Thank you, Jim, for the warm introduction and for inviting me to join you today for such an important event centered on opioid awareness. Hello, everyone. Thank you to DEA 360 and the Mark Wahlberg Youth Foundation for creating events like this all over the country. May God bless you, your families, and United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you so much, First Lady. We appreciate you.
God bless you, your families, and United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you so much, First Lady. We appreciate you.
Could former President Donald Trump have a clone? Does he have multiple DNA replicas walking the earth, as some have claimed? Some have said that worn down or old clones have certain side effects or glitches. There have even been rumors that these were MKUltra mind breaks. Some say DNA clones have faulty cerebrums which cause these glitches or public mistakes. Could it be true? Let's take a look at some of Donald Trump's glitches or mistakes, and you decide if this is a replica or the man himself.
You know, we just set another stock rocket. You saw that, right? The stock market.
Technology companies are really big beneficiaries.
The wall is under construction. A lot of work has been done. A lot of renovation. Made a pivotal, really, and I mean this was pivotal. Obama amnesty. Amnesty. Obama amnesty.
And ICE officers removed 10,000 known or suspected gang members. Police officers, and you saw that, all of those incredible police officers. I am today starting the process of terminating the diversity lottery program. If we are going to succeed in stopping this scourge,
Decided to shield and shelter criminal. Look, wait.
their whole state to be a sanctuary for criminal, illegal immigrants. Fairness and reciprocity, and I say that finally. I said, you know, this Russia thing with Trump and Russia, embassies in Kenya and Tanzania, despite these obstacles, Karen, we must seek real bipartisan solutions. Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports and the combat infantrymen. They sacrifice every day for the furniture and future of their children. Let us rethink old assumptions and open our hearts and minds to possible and possibilities. And finally, I ask the leaders of the region, political and religious, Israeli and Palestinian, Jewish and Christian and Muslim, to join us in the noble quest for lasting peace. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Israel. God bless the Palestinians, and God bless the United States. Thank you very much.
Could these gaffes be chalked up to old age or loose dentures, or is there validity in the numerous replica allegations? You be the judge.